Hello, my name is SilverDarkPhoenix, and this is my book opening of The Art of Alien Isolation. And I bought this a couple of years ago, the same time around when I did buy the game itself, and I'm a huge Alien fan. So when I heard there was going to be an Alien game coming out, I thought that's actually kind of interesting kind of point of view. Running away, just like what you did in Outlast, away from the alien, and then trying to defend yourself against it and also use techniques to send it off in different directions and stuff. So when I saw there was an art book as well, I thought I'd buy the art book and see what kind of directions the game could have gone in to see why did they come up with this conclusion. So yeah, in the front pages, this is just the sleeve. It has the actual... I can never remember its name. I haven't played Alien Isolation for a while. So this is the space station that the alien is on. You don't realize that when you actually try to get there because you're looking for your mother's flight recorder. On the front page it has this in the kind of classic green kind of alien feel with the Art of Alien Isolation written here. On the side you have the Alien Isolation as well as the Art of and by Titan Books in green. On the back you have a huge image of an alien from Alien Isolation. Discover the true meaning of fear, written in a quote here, as well as the barcode. Now, underneath the sleeve, like in many other books, there's usually a beautiful artwork or a kind of embossed kind of logo or something. This, no. Bad, Titan. Bad. This is bad. I mean, I've seen Bioshock's art book. I have seen it. And I would have preferred something beautiful and green like what you have on the back here. I mean, I would have loved to have seen this embossed on the inside of the sleeve. That would have really made me happy to see that kind of stuff. But this, that's kind of sloppy. That's just sloppy. So yeah, on the other end of the sleeve, this book is huge, I have to point out, so I won't be able to fit everything in. On the edge of the sleeve here, which I can just go like that, has a quote about Alien Isolation, looks in depths of creative assemblies, terrifying new take on the classic Alien franchise. So yeah, this is a massive book once opened. Its size when it's closed is... I think it's like 30 centimeters. Yeah, it's 30 centimeters. This is about 30 centimeters by nearly 23.5 centimeters, but nearly 24. So it actually is quite a big book for an art book. And I was kind of complaining in the last video with Dishonored book, The Archives of Dishonored, which kind of was a bit of taking the piss, which was a very small book. This one is massive, so when you're opening this you get a huge image of what they were trying to make in the game itself. I would have preferred to see this in Dishonored thing, this kind of huge imagery. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of back and forth because this thing is huge, and I don't have the hugeness of legs on my camera. 1 minute, I'll try to sort the legs out on the tripod if I can. Sorry about this. Now I have to do that one. Just to get higher, just to see if I can get this in picture. There you go, I got it in picture. I just hope it's not wonky. So yeah, this is a very big book. There's my tripod. I've gone a bit far up now, so I can just... Sorry for the seasick. And there we go. And zoom in a little. Zoom in, there you go. So there you go. This is a huge book. I have to point this out. I'm sorry about that, the disorientation and the moving of the stuff, but if you want to see both pages, I have to go up a bit further. Move it up a bit more. There we go. The writing is very small. I don't understand the fascination with tiny writing. I don't have any problems with my eyes or anything, but the thing is that it's so tiny. There's no reason for this. I think the whole reason why they make the writing so small is because people want to see the actual artwork and not the descriptions of the characters on the side. So the differences of the actual, where they were going with the character itself of Amanda Ripley. The cute crew of the Nostromo. I think this is a storyboard of the first part. They actually go over to I think it was I can't remember the name of the Vestapol. I think it was a Vestapol's station. So the first principles, if you saw them back on that image, I'll just go back, they took elements from Ripley and they made her a daughter. So also, they had to go back to design the different types of clothing that these people will be wearing while working. Also, in different states, different clothing and different types of people as well. So, yeah. Different characteristics, different markings, that kind of stuff. The androids, Working Joe. The flamethrowers. But at the time, no one actually knew. Oh, I think it was only a scientist. I think it was. What's his name? God damn it! I had his name a minute ago. Damn. Ash. That was it. Ash. Ash told Ripley and the rest of the crew in Nostromo, he said that it hated fire because it was like a normal kind of creature, a normal. I don't know if it was him who said it because he was trying to protect it. So yeah, this is the sound grenade as well as the actual Molotov, explosives. Detonating charge, all that kind of stuff. I didn't see this one, the detonating charge, that much. This is the end result. This is I think that was the electro. Yeah, the electro magnetics to fry the actual Working Joes. They actually did put a lot of work into this. And I really would have liked to see another Alien Isolation game. And they have to make it more creepy. They have to have it less like the same old white bunker heads and everything, that kind of stuff. There has to be some human elements, like there was Christmas there, or someone who had a birthday party or something that makes it look different in comparison to the other parts of the actual ship. So, you know, the little touches that make people think that this ship was lived in. Which a lot of people forget. I mean, the recent Alien movie sucked ass. What was it? Alien Revelations, which that really was bad. So yeah, Sevastopol Station. I knew it was Sevastopol. God, I haven't played this game for a year, and I still remember it. The weird thing is that you don't get to see that much of Sevastopol, and you don't get to see the different locations that you would be able to see in a station like this. Everything was very white, very kind of sterile. It shows damage of the station itself. They actually, I think was that a plastic mock-up? Did they actually make a plastic mock-up? It looks like, no, that's from the movie itself, I believe. They were making it look like plastic to give it the authentic kind of look. The only thing I have to say that was wrong about this game was all the backtracking. The backtracking was terrible in this game. After a while, you just got fed up and just started running everywhere. I mean, after a while, I was just there going, "Oh, I can't keep squatting because I'm afraid that if I attract the alien, because you're being told not to run, you know, so it's still... The game is huge, so you have to run. Eventually you have to just throw a sound grenade and just run. The weird thing is that they say that the alien learns from that, but I don't think it does. It will always go towards noise. Ah, Mother. Apollo's core. See, little touches like it has in this artwork here. Instead of being so sterile, it should have had little touches. I think it did, but it should have had differences. There should have been there could have been a birthday party or something that made things look different compared to the rest of the habitats. And this wasn't improved. This was in a certain area, but they didn't get to do this kind of Asian feel to this area, which they should have. That could have been in more places than one. I think that could have been, because so many people disappeared, there should have been a bigger memorial than that. Ah, the xenomorph. See, that's on the back of the cover. I think they should have dealt with this one. This one would have been better, or even this one. But this one, that's just a little sketch. Or even this would have been better. All that. Or any of these little kind of scribbles would have been better than the one she chose for behind the book. That would have been beautiful. This artwork here would have been beautiful. I've seen there's a limited edition version of this book by Titan Books, and you get an art print of the alien in one of these positions. I think it's one of these ones. I'm not too sure. Know your enemy. If the alien could run on the ceiling, it would have been a huge problem for me. Because if you couldn't see him because he's on the ceiling, it would have been a huge problem. I know he comes out of the air ducts and everything, but if he actually could hang from the ceiling itself, that would have made the game a lot scarier. The hive. Or even that, coming out of the bottom somewhere, just opening up itself like that, that would have been scary. They actually did go through a lot of detail to manage to do this game. And I would have liked to have seen the heads of the robots still talking and trying to warn its other brethren that you're around. That would have been even worse, because trying to sneak past while one of these heads are on the ground saying that there's someone nearby would have warned other AI androids nearby to your location. That would have been interesting. They could have gone a lot further into the actual design of this game. And that's the Sega Creative Assembly. And what's on the back? Nothing. So yeah, the only thing I have problematic with this book itself is this thing here. I would have preferred one of the other sketches, but yet again, it's not the worst thing to complain about, because you don't see it because you get this sleeve anyway. So yeah, this was my book opening of The Art of Alien Isolation. My name is SilverDarkPhoenix, and I'll see you next time.